Morning.
Just a little quick background on why I'm standing here. I suggested to Rich, he's not here this morning to defend himself. I suggested to Rich that we should have someone present today about Maker Faire, because Maker Faire is coming up Saturday and Sunday at Union Station. And I don't know how many years they've been doing it. Carl Muller is here. How many years has Maker Faire been at Union Station, Carl?
You set me up as the expert on this.
You are the expert than me.
I've been involved with it for 2 years. And it may have been there for 10 years prior to that. I hate to be so ambiguous about it.
No worries, no worries. Well, I'm really impressed with the whole program at Maker Faire, and I've attended twice, so that makes me an expert. At any rate, I suggested that we have someone from Maker Faire come and speak to the group this morning, and the lady who's in charge could not be here this morning. She had a conflict. So Rich still liked the idea of us talking about Maker Faire and about making stuff. So he asked me to fill in for the organizers of Maker Faire. How many have been to Maker Faire the last couple of years? Has anybody ever heard of Maker Faire?
Yes.
Okay, all right, cool. My job this morning is not to sell you on going on Saturday or Sunday, but it is a really fun thing to do for an hour or two. They'll have 350 exhibitors. Over 2 days, there'll be 20,000 people roughly that will go through all the exhibits at Union Station. They have exhibits out in the parking lot, a lot of outdoor things as well. Hit the slide, Jason. Before we go too much further, I was just thinking, who in the room likes to make things? Okay. Do you make things out of, just sing out, what do you make things out of? Wood, plastic?
Wood.
Plastic? Fabrics? Quilter? Okay. Apparently there's, well, I think just about everybody in the country likes to make something. But there are folks that are into making in a big way. I discovered, Carl's involved with the Inventor Center of Kansas City as well. And Kansas City has a really rich heritage of innovation, of course. We have the Inventor Center of Kansas City, which has about 800 members, I think. And the inventors get together once a month and they talk about inventing things. And then you've got people over on the other side that are makers that talk about making things. And there's some overlap between the two. Maker Faire is mainly about people who like to make things, but there are a lot of inventors there too. All right. There's a maker studio at Science City, and that's open to kids groups or just about anybody who wants to go in and do 3D printing, CNC writing, that sort of thing. That's tied into this as well. Go ahead and hit another next slide, please. Prices. Then you get an idea of what this looks like. Last year I was over here. I think Carl was probably right over here. But that's the main hall at Union Station. It's just completely full of exhibits. It's really cool. Next.
Steve?
Yeah.
Could I have something, that last picture there?
Yeah.
That, I think it's, for me, it brings out the kid in you, because you walk around there and you'll encounter a robot, a nice robot, not one of these chintzy cardboard made up things. And that robot will start talking to you, and obviously there's somebody at a distance that's controlling it. Or you'll see a Star Wars character walking around. There's R2-D2 right there, but I mean, you'll see all various other characters, and everything is done up right. I mean, they're interactive. If you have kids or grandkids, if you have an aspiring scientist amongst that crowd, that will just propel them forward. They'll see robots battling. They'll step outside, and maybe somebody's made some car that runs on electricity, and then up ahead of you, on top of you, there's a drone flying around. And I mean, it just, if you have the least little interest in building or innovating, you'll be like a kid in a candy store, because you'll just see things all over the parking lot, all over the, even to the side. I think it's K-State or one of the universities, I think, is given a spot over there for some of their students to,
S&T and Lava.
is that,
They do robots and
they have, they even had, I was happy to see this years ago at Iowa State University. I saw a craft that could float without any movement of air whatsoever. Well, it was a negative ion craft. And I saw one of those down there, and that's amazing. That makes you think about the future. There's no air movement, just things just hover, like something on a science fiction. I'll shut up now.
No worries. Thank you for
place
jumping
to
in
go.
there. Yeah, there's one big section in the main hall right next to pier ponds that they usually cordon off. Space about this big, and it's high school students. There's a lot of high schools in the area that have robotics competitions, and so these high schoolers build these robots, and they're remote controlled, kind of like you see BattleBots on TV. And they had some 2 years ago that would shoot a great big play ball, like into a hoop. And these robots are just zipping around. It's fascinating. Last year I noticed we have a community here in town that likes to put hydraulics on their cars. So these cars literally bounce up and down. That's a little bit of a contest, competition, show off kind of a deal. Lowrider car show. But the booths can be laser etching and engraving, 3D printing, electronics, plastics, wood products. So it's a lot of fun, and I'd suggest everybody try to go if you can Saturday or Sunday. Next slide. Is that it? That's it? All right. Jason, why don't you put up Make 48 real quick?
Website?
Yeah, the website for make48.com. Our company is associated with a 48-hour inventathon, and we've had 2 competitions at Union Station, and we just had finished one up at Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. And the concept of Make 48 is to bring inventors and makers together, and in 48 hours, take a challenge idea and create a prototype for a product that eventually could make it to the marketplace. Is there a video here somewhere, Jason?
I don't know.
Maybe competition. I'm gonna say it's fun. There you go. Hit the video right there. Oop. Right. Oop. Oop. There. Oop. There it is. Hit the video.
We have no sound though.
Oh, how come?
We'll see if it works here.
No sound. It's better with sound. It's a non-talkie. At any rate, for the last 4 or 5 months, local folks that are involved in Inventor Center, Rich Brule, Steel Table Group here in town, and Kurt McMillan and Carl's wife Mary's involved. At any rate, the concept is to bring in up to 15 competitor teams from around the country, and the teams are just anybody who wants to apply. So if you were to put together a 2, 3, 4 person team and apply for this one coming up in October, you're welcome to. The idea is just everyday folks can actually invent something in 48 hours that could eventually make it to the marketplace, is the concept. And Smithsonian, it's called the Lemelson Center for Innovation, found out about our competition last year, and they invited our group to come to the Smithsonian this past couple weeks ago and do one of these Make 48 events at the Smithsonian. And we're talking to PBS about doing a series of
Here you started?
yeah. think. Any questions or thoughts about invention, innovation, making stuff? Anybody have anything to toss in? Otherwise, I'll let go here.
Steve,
Yeah.
leave a big mouth on the crossing.
Please.
This